Bottom line, the masculine and the feminine energies are complements of each other. Once I reverse one aspect of the masculine and feminine, I destroy the polarization and the duality that creates the balance between them. So once I make my female masculine, automatically I have to become feminine. And if you think about it, just think about it. I just said earlier about the fact that we're the only group that have grandchildren in our 30s. Not only that, we can't make it in a black relationship past 2 years, 5 years maximum. 5 years maximum. You know why? Because we are constantly in competition with who doesn't even need each other, or that I can do the same thing you can do. But here's the problem. We're not going through the proper rites of passage that we used to through our ancestors and through our elders for a woman to understand you're not supposed to do what I do. I'm supposed to do what I do so you can be who you are.
Exactly.
So while you're trying to sit there and tell me what I can't tell you what to do, what I shouldn't tell you not to do, or that you can prove to me you can do the same thing that I do, what are you doing? You're making me obsolete within my function. So if you're working 40 hours a week, if you're disciplining my son and my daughter, or whatever the case may be, if you're the one doing all the providing and all the complaining at the same time, what am I here left to do? So now you remind me how useless I am. Oh, when you gonna get a job? When you go, wait a second, this is how you made it. Now I'm the stay at home. But now when you come home from a hard day of work and see me on the couch, that bothers you, forgetting that I did everything you were supposed to do already. But you're not thinking like that, because we got to understand the feminine lives in moments. This is why it's the man's job to be the laborer, because the man can work 40, 60 hours a week. And as soon as he comes home to peace, he's renewed. And the problem is we don't have peace in our lives as men, because the feminine is not a peaceful being as she once used to be. She's not a nurturer anymore. So by the time you come home from the first battle at work with your white supervisor, your co-workers and all that, you come home to the next battle.
Teach.
You understand? So now you get to the point where you're either going to lash out and become abusive, toxic masculinity, all these brand new terms they're creating to justify the destruction of the masculine. Because if there's toxic masculinity, then there has to be toxic femininity. So don't tell me there's one without the other. But once I get to the point where I can't stand being emasculated by you or being replaced by you, I leave. And now you call me a deadbeat. Now you say I banned you, but wait a second, you told me you don't need me. So do you need me to be here or not? And as a man, my function is mechanical and logical. Either I'm needed or I'm not. Men don't have a gray area. That's why you can't be a goddamn bisexual. You a gay man. Yeah. I don't give a damn if you can still get hard for a vagina. You still a gay man. Yeah. Because man is one directional. He's here to work. He's here to provide. He's here to protect. That's his function, and that's what he does. So once you take me out of my function, you make me obsolete within my nature. So now you have to pick up the slack for what you made me obsolete with. And then you complain that you got to pick up the slack with what you made me obsolete with. You see? Now, simultaneously going to what the brother wanted me to bring up, look at our homeless situation. Is it females or males in majority? It's males. You got the good position. You got the career. You got the chief of police, judge, lawyer, every form of high-powered position. Let's pay attention. Really, I want us to all think about this. Look at the jobs that obtain and possess power. Whether they're judges, whether they're chief of police, anybody who has power today that's placed in that position that's not white is either a black woman or a homosexual. Because if you place a masculine heterosexual man in a position of power, he will change shit. All of these female judges, every time I turn on Instagram, it's like, oh, look at 2019. I see 50 black women just graduated and now all lawyers are all female judges. And I'm like, these last 10 years, black women have been dominating the high, powerful positions of America, but I don't see no change. I don't see nothing different. I don't see black men coming home from a black judge overturning a case for a black man. I don't see black women lawyers changing cases for black men. I don't even see black chief of police women raising black men out of the lowly position of just a cop and putting him as a lieutenant or anything. Because that's change. But she knows that not only can she not do that, but she's already been trained to not trust me, to not believe in me, to not see anything of me. And now it's black girl magic, black women rock. Think about all the different terms we have today that empower black women. How many do we have to remind us that we black men? How many terms, how many organizations, how many empowerment movements do we have as masculine, heterosexual men that says, oh, strong black men are magic, strong black men rock? I don't hear none of that shit. Every time I go to a award show, black women rock, black girl magic, da 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 da. Y'all been empowered for the y'all been empowered since the 70s. You know what I'm saying? You're already in the position. You already got the good jobs. You already making the money. You already got the career. I'm the one hustling, and you judging me for hustling. I'm the one trying to be a rapper. I'm the one trying to do anything I can to be something, to make a quick dollar, because all the positions that I wanted, all the position that I should be in, you got. And not only that, they ain't looking to put me in a position because I'm a straight black man, and I might start changing shit. I might start going, okay, I'm a judge. You know what? We're not going to do this. I'm replacing you with my brother here. I'm replacing you with my cousin. And I'm replacing you with my little brother and my son. Jews do it all the time. Yeah. Chinese do it all the time. Every time we look into their stores, what are they doing? They're replacing your ass with their family. They're replacing you with their cousins, their brothers and sisters, because they're allowed to do that. I want to hit one more point before I get out of here. All right. Why is black preservation and black love such a huge threat to the world? As a black man, if I talk to a white person, Hispanic person, Chinese person, Arab person, and they go, hey, so, you date this and that. Oh, no, well, personally, I only date black women. I want a black wife and I want black children. Oh, my God. Reverse racism. Whoa. You didn't ask the Chinese man why he only has a Chinese wife and why he only has Chinese children. You didn't ask the Jewish man why he only has a Jewish wife and why their entire community only marries Jew. But why, when I talk about that I only want a black woman and I don't want any other race besides a black woman, I didn't say I hate anybody. I just said I love myself so much, I want to look at myself every day. That's what I just said to you.
Right on.
That's what I just said to you.
Black power.
And immediately, every other group takes offense to that. Why don't you date outside your race? Why don't you ask the Arab that? Why are you asking me that? Why don't you ask the Jew that? Why don't you go into Flushing, where I was just at the other day, full with Chinese? No other people. I'm the only black person in every store. No, I don't even see Spanish, nothing. Just pure Chinese. Why are you not asking them, where's your white wife? Where's your Arab wife? Where's your black wife? Why isn't this area diverse? Why are we the only people who, every time we talk about self-preservation, every time we talk about only wanting to stay within our own and for our own first, is that a problem for the world? Because we are the original beings of this planet and we are the most powerful. And as soon as we separate ourselves, you see what this brother was saying earlier? When this brother was reading the 10 points. And one thing he said that I wanted to say something, I didn't want to interrupt him. He said we want to get our black people out of the military. Yeah. Think about that. How many people of color is in the military? Not only that, think about how small the white minority is. If all of us left the military, they wouldn't have no army. They wouldn't have no army. When you look at these factions, it's Spanish, black, you see what I'm saying, and white people. So if we extract the color from the military, they don't have a military. You know why? Because the white people are in the higher ranks.